All right. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for joining us for our team rally. I want to say that I'm Angelique Hicks and Senior Executive Director here of All That Glitters for Color Street. Um, First of all, I want to say and express that we haven't had a regular rally time, and I gotta admit people as they come in. So give me a little bit of a little grace if I'm looking over here, but my goal is to have as many people on these rallies as humanly possible because they're going to be valuable. And so coming up in the future, like when we see a rally, if you have team members that aren't that haven't made it or aren't getting on, let's try to encourage everybody to get on. And we're going to do some recognition. And each month we'll just have one rally and then kind of regroup as a team, set some goals moving forward, and then we'll go over all of that the next rally. So that's my caveat there. And then tonight, Lindsay Haraldson is a Senior Executive Director. Lindsay, you've been with Color Street since the beginning with me, have you not?
Yes, a month before.
This is the woman I'm under.
Yes. I'm going to, hold on, guys. I think I'm going.
She lives in Ellington.
Hang on, peeps. I'm going to mute you guys, but I think I am.
So what is this for?
Mute. Okay, hold on. And then people are popping on. I'm muting everybody. I'm trying to introduce my trainer. Give me a second. Lindsay, you want to, there you go, babe. Okay. All right. Sorry, people just keep popping on. Oh, here comes another one. These waiting rooms are so crazy. Okay. So can I? Oh, good. I'll have to do that. Okay. So Lindsay is, she did our training for, was it the leaders, Linz? Yeah. She did our leader training this week, and I was really like, oh my gosh, this is such relevant information. Some of it we know, others of it it's just a great reminder, also great information for people that are just starting out, new stylists, but also just reminders for the rest of us. If you're not doing it, this is what you need to be doing. So Lindsay is going to share her screen and run her slides. I'm going to mute myself and she's going to take it away. And then when she pops off, we'll continue on with some recognition and some income disclosures from our leaders, which is always so fun. And then just wrap it up. And so we shouldn't be on here too terribly long. I want to kind of keep it manageable so you guys can get off and go do something else. But let me share my screen. Hold on. I'm adding someone else in. And Lindsay, am I able to do this, Lindsay? Let's see. Okay, this is my screen, Lindsay. Can you share yours?
I think so. If you stop sharing, I should be able to share mine.
If I stop sharing, okay, let me go back. Bear with. Stop share. Okay, so you're going to share yours?
Yep.
Okay. I hope I can let people, okay, I can't see people. Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm going to make us small here. All right. See if it works.
Hang on. Now, is mine, okay, there you go.
Can you see it?
I can see it, and it's covering your face.
Oh.
So I'm going to do that. How does that look?
I have no idea. I can see you in my corner.
And I can see, if this is recording, it's just go ahead and talk, but honestly, it's going to cut you out.
That's okay. You can hear my voice, right?
Yep. Go for it.
So the leader call on Monday was about growing your business in challenging times. And when they asked me to teach it, it was about growing your business in the summertime when everybody's vacationing. And then when they decided, when the COVID happened, they had me change it to be this instead. So we're going to cover different things. Initially, it was how wearing is sharing, and now we're doing social distancing, new releases versus out of stocks, building community in person versus virtually, and then national conference, which we're also sad is not happening, to virtual conference, and how we can make the most out of all of those things. So wearing is sharing versus social distancing, it makes it really difficult to share the business when you cannot be in front of people, because I've always told new people if they could just see it on my nails, then you know, if you're wearing it, then you're sharing it. That's just generally speaking how you spread the word about the business. So what are some things you can do now that will get you new customers? The first thing is, don't be afraid to ask for referrals. Ask for them to, people that wear your sets and post nail fees. I don't know about you guys, but I do an incentive for my VIPs for the top contributor in my VIP group. And so I get nail fees in there all the time. That's one of the ways they can contribute to my team page or my VIP space. So I'll reach out to them if I see a really great one and say something like what's written here, where it's, hey girl, you're always so great at taking pictures of your nails. If I sent you a free set to wear, would you mind posting a photo of it and on your personal wall and tag me? This kind of goes along with Kelly Francis' host a post that she talked about, except for I don't typically comment as much as they talk about there. So just if somebody is commenting on how pretty they look, you can offer to send them a sample. Things like that that just kind of get your word out. Maybe put your VIP space there, the link to your VIP space. And do a quarterly giveaway in your VIP space for for inviting people into your VIP group. I only do this like once a quarter because I don't like to be spammy, and I make sure that they know only to invite like 2 to 3 people that they really feel like would wear our nail polish. Do customer appreciation. I love to do this. I did a brighten somebody's day post in my VIP group, and I asked them to nominate somebody that they think could use a surprise set in the mail. And we had so many nominations, and I was able to send, even if not a set, I was able to send a sample on behalf of the person who nominated them. And so this gave me more reasons to reach out to people and let your customers know that you appreciate what they're doing. Even if you're not giving away free stuff, just a handwritten thank you card for supporting your business during this difficult time. Anything like that. If you feel like including a bonus set of a twosie or a full set, you could do that too. Follow up. This is a great time to follow up. When you're not out working events and doing all of those things, take the time to go back to your past customers and your past hostesses and potential stylists and follow up with them and find out how they're doing. When I like to follow up with customers, I don't ever bring up the business on the first follow-up. So if they've just I wouldn't bring up sales or the business. So if they've just purchased something, I'll reach out to them and say, hey, how's it going? I hope you're loving your nail strips. I'd love to see a picture of them. And then I'll follow it up with posted in my VIP group. If you don't talk about upselling or, hey, are you ready for another set? Then you're just growing that connection with them, and it makes them want to come back to your VIP group and also purchase from you again. I think that in the very first conference, Angelique, I don't know if you remember, but they mentioned a ratio of like how many people actually follow up, and it was not very many.
Not at all.
Purchases. Do you remember?
I don't remember the percentage, but it wasn't impressive.
No, it was shocking, actually.
Yes.
So follow-up is key. We all sell the same product, so it's going to be so important that you follow up. They say that fortune is in the follow-up, and it's really, really true. And then build new relationships. If you have somebody on your Facebook profile that you're really just following and not have a connection with, explore their profile and find something that you can connect with them about and make it about them. Reach out to them about whatever it is they posted that you connected with, and don't mention Color Street. Eventually in that conversation, it will come up about what you do for a living, or they'll start following you and see what you do on your page. And then go live and do a nail application. I tell my new girls especially always, going live and doing a nail application is the best way to get somebody new into your VIP group. If you have friends that have seen all about Color Street but haven't seen you put it on, they're not going to be impressed by the product. And I feel like I could show my nails all day long, but it's this sort of like when people go to a salon, it doesn't make me want to get up and go to the salon. But if I saw somebody actually applying our product, it is so impressive. We have a phenomenal product, and the process is what makes it so impressive. So make sure that even if you're not doing it often, that you've done it before, and do it occasionally, because you always will have new followers that are seeing what you're doing. And then also go live about just anything. It can be a fun story, a life tip, a new recipe, literally anything. I like to, when I do nail applications, I'm not doing it about the product. I usually will go live and do my nails but I will talk about something totally different, like a story that happened over the weekend. That way they're engaging with you. Ask them about what happened to them, ask them about their weekend, so that it's more of a conversation and less of a demonstration. And then build a dream team. And I know we've talked about this at the beginning of Color Street, and it sort of fell off the radar for a lot of people. And then I heard about it again the other day, and I was like, this is so key. Creating a list of about 10 people that you want to know. And this could be anybody from somebody you just think has a great influence on social media, somebody that you want to host, someone you would like to have in your VIP group, or somebody that you think would be a killer stylist. Make that group and engage on them daily. I'm sorry, it's a list, not a group. They don't know you've added them. It's not like they can see you stalking them. So if you go to your list once a day, maybe twice a day in the morning and the evening, engage on whatever they're posting. Even if it's something like, look at what my dog did today. Post about something about their dog. Say something about how cute it is or how funny that video was. And figure out when they're active. When the people you're targeting are active, that's when you want to be posting. So make sure that you're sort of looking at that. And then reach out to them personally to build the relationship. But be present and genuinely interested in them. Don't make it about Color Street or yourself. So did that again. So this is how you build a dream team if you haven't done it before. On the far left of your list, where you have all your favorites, at the bottom, there's one called Friends List. And then if you come over here and do Create List, and you can name it whatever you want, Color Street, Dream Team, Stalkers, whatever you want to call it. And then members, you just add them there, and they don't see that you're adding them there. You can put as many as you want. And then you create it. Then after like the couple times a day, you come back here and click Friends List, and it's gonna pull up your feed, but only featuring those people you've added. So you won't see all the other stuff from your friends. And then you just go back home when you want to get off your phone.
Okay, let's just pause there for just a second.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty amazing. So when you have, your 10 people that you want to become friends with, build a relationship with, what your dream team list, when you click that list, you literally filter out everybody else and only see their stuff, so you can go boom, 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 and you're done. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. So you'll see all their most recent posts, but only from those people you put in that list.
That's perfect. So then that's how you can do it twice a day, right? Is what you're saying.
Yes.
I mean, go there, boom, do your thing.
It's easier than going to somebody's profile and saying, man, I really think Angelique would be great at this. I'm going to go to their profile and stalk their page and then find the next person. The friends list takes all the most recent posts and put them like a feed, except none of your other friends are there.
I think
Only
that's
your dream team.
genius. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
And Lindsay, I'm going to stop to, you could create a couple of lists. No need to complicate it, but I'm getting ready to complicate it. But you could have a dream team list. You could be like, here's my top VIP list I want to engage with. I mean, and you could pick a day, like on Fridays, I'm going to engage with my VIPs. Every day I'm going to engage with my dream team because I want them to be my dream team. But I mean, that's kind of a brilliant little tool. Okay.
Well, and it's great because the more that you engage with them, the more they're going to see what you're posting. If you're present on their posts, because Facebook wants you to be social. So
Correct.
The more that you're social with somebody, the more they're going to see what you're posting, and that's the key. And also building the relationships, eventually getting them into your VIP or whatever your goal is with that person. Okay, so dream team lists, make them, they're great. New releases versus out of stocks. So I think that, who went live today? No, it wasn't today. Oh crap, where did I see it? CJ Summers, was that yesterday? CJ Summers went live on the Connect the Dots, and she was talking about how she was wearing Northern Wonder. And she said it perfectly, that when Northern Wonder sells out of her stock, out of what she has personally, she will take it off her hands and put on something that she has to sell. And that is key. It's like working an event. If I'm at an event, I'm wearing what I have to sell only. I don't wear a different set, and I don't keep it on once it's sold out. So we will change our nails once a day, twice a day, in between days, whatever it takes to make sure that what they're seeing on our hands is something they can take from our stock. And it's the same idea in your VIP group. Focus on the shades that are available. Customers will buy what they see. And then sell it. The way that you react to out of stocks is the way that they're going to react. You have to make sure that instead of saying, I know it sucks, the website is so slow and the out of stocks are terrible and we just can't catch up, say, man, isn't it amazing that our company is selling products so fast that we can't keep nails on the shelves? That's the kind of information that you want to give your customers, because then they're going to go, dang it, next time you see this, will you snag it for me so we don't miss it again? instead of being like, oh, I can't get anything, it's such a pain. Make sure that your attitude, it's all about your mindset and how you portray it to your customers. It's okay to be frustrated. We're all frustrated, but don't show that to your team or your customers, because it's not going to serve you at all. And then show your customers the fun and a different selection. So if you see something, if they love Tokyo lights, show them something that you think is also equally as amazing. Maybe Fiji fuchsia, or something incredible that's going to also be as eye-catching as Tokyo lights. But say, man, have you tried this one? Maybe try this for now, and then we'll get you Tokyo lights as soon as it comes in. And then go above and beyond and take your website out of the equation. I always do this because I sold LuLaRoe before this, and so it's really easy for me to just sell stock to my customers. It's how I've always done business. But if you're currently sending people to your website, have them order in a different way. Ask them what they'd like. Do the wish list, which we're going to talk about in just a second. Or just tell them to Venmo you or PayPal you, and then you'll go on and place the order. That way you're getting the headache and they are not. It just makes the frustration way less. And then have them create a wish list, which Amanda Yoakum is going to go live on a Connect the Dots very soon about this exact topic. But she uses a Jot form, and they just fill out the information. And she has some questions on there that are like, do you want me to contact you when this comes in stock? Do you want to see if I have it right now? How do you prefer to be contacted? And then they're giving you what they want, and you are watching for it. So then you know, based on the list that home office provides us, when that's coming back and when you need to purchase it for that customer. You can let them know, look, this is coming back in stock today. Do you want me to try to snag it for you? But having that wish list is going to help you so that they're not on your website getting frustrated seeing all of the out of stocks. And then if you have a customer that's super disappointed, make it up to them. Offer free shipping, mail it for them, give them an extra free set, or maybe some samples to go with it that match. And then, so that's the out of stocks. Did you want to talk anything about that before we move on? The out of stocks.
No, we have beat out of stocks to death, actually.
Yes,
I think we're good.
I'm not being more true.
Unless somebody needs to hear it, which I will cover it when you're done. But honestly, I will tell you, our team is really great. Yes, people are frustrated, and they are, but we're doing the best we can, and they know it, right? Lindsay, I mean, back me up on this. Corporate's doing everything they can to
so much.
limit it.
Yes. I'm about to go live when I'm done here in my team and say all of those things. So building community in person versus virtual meetings. I've been doing a fun new thing that was not actually my idea, but given to me from another stylist, is a live private bingo party. And we do it via Zoom. And so I tell my VIPs, look, we're going to have a bingo game. If you would like to do it privately, where all the prizes go to you and your friends, then sign up for a private bingo game. And I did this with the intention of just having fun girls' nights so that my VIPs think that I'm fun and want to join me in fun stuff. I was not intending to sell. But while I was live, so the way we do it is we use the bingo cards, that the spaces are the names of sets. And you only do bingo boards based on the sets you have in stock. And so you go live and you show them, the way that you call it is by holding it up and showing them the nail set. And when I started doing that, this website here too, guys, it randomizes your words. So every bingo board is different. You can decide how many spaces, how many boards to make. So go to that website if you need, and I can send that to you later, Angelique, if people want it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I did it for my VIPs first, and then I said, if you'd like to have a private one, let's do it. Let's get it on the calendar. And I ended up booking 6 private bingo parties off of the one I did in my VIP group. And at every single party, I sold at least $200 or $300. And it wasn't even intentional. I just was showing it to them, and they were like, are these for sale? I was like, I mean, sure, you want to buy them. Of course, when you do it that way, you have to replenish your stock because you sell them after a bingo game.
How do you give away prizes, and how do you do all of that?
We play 4 rounds. And so the first round is regular bingo, 5 in a row, any direction. The second round is 4 corners, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. And then the third one is a T or an L, however you want to do it. And then an X. And so each round has 1 winner, and they get a free set of their choice from what I showed or what's available online. So I usually just let them tell me what it is, and I try to find it for them that they want. So 1 set, and then while we're waiting for everybody to get on, we do an on-time prize. So if you're here between 8 o'clock and 8:05, you're entered into the on-time prize, which is like 2 samples. And I do trivia. So while we're waiting, there's trivia, and they also get a sample in the mail. So it's like, you know, in what state is Color Street made, or how many sales did they have last month, or whatever it is, just random facts about Color Street. And I do about 3 trivia questions while I wait for everybody to hop on.
That is so amazing. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that's like geeking out about that, but I love that because, well, let me ask you this. So you're giving away, so let me go back to having a private bingo then. Are you giving away 4 sets that night as well?
Yes, I do them at every bingo game, but I have always sold more than I've given away.
Right. So if you have, like, so keep in mind, everybody, hold on, more people are coming in. Keep in mind, everybody, that that you can earn free hostess rewards. We have some new stylists on here. You can earn free hostess rewards, and you can utilize those for exactly what Lindsay is telling you right now. Like, this is key. And then she just sold $200 to $300 in every single game. So let's do the math. $1,800 or such a matter for 6 bingo games.
Yes.
And you gave away what? 6 times 4, 24 sets?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That was worth it. Because you earned more hostess rewards, a lot more. You earned enhanced commission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you probably, did you book any, now how do you incentivize booking more bingo games with their friends?
So I will typically, so I didn't give anything to the host. They just wanted to play with their friends. Everybody right now is at home, and they're not seeing their friends. So it was like, hey, grab a drink and join us for a game of bingo. No strings attached. You don't have to purchase. You don't have to do a party. It's just for fun. So they didn't get hostess rewards. If they won a bingo, they got a prize. That really was it. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it also got more people into your VIP group because they're inviting friends that are not in your VIP group. And so then after it's over, because I create an event where they invite their friends.
So they have to come to your VIP to play.
So no, they have to RSVP going to the event. If they don't say going, they don't get a bingo board.
Okay. Is your event created in your VIP?
No, but I post a link. The first one was for my VIPs, and I invited everybody and said the first 40 people get into the bingo game.
Okay, and so it was 6 private ones. So you create 6 different private events through your general Facebook wall.
Yes. Got it. And then they invite their friends, and once they've said going, they get a board. I send all the boards out like the day before, so I'm not sending them randomly.
About how many people are coming to these bingo games?
About 16.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And then, so you RSVP going, what was I going to say? Oh, and then after the bingo game is over, I'll go in and post my VIP link. And almost every time they come into my VIP group. Maybe not all of them, but a good majority.
And being a former LuLaRoe person, I bet you're rocking your VIP group.
I'm doing okay. It's not huge.
Okay.
Like, it's not, I've made the mistake of only leading for a long time and not personal business.
I gotcha.
So I'm getting better at that. It's a balancing act.
It sure is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. Go ahead. Sorry.
So then, no, that's good. So there's other things that you can do. You can play Go Fish and let them guess what's in your stock and give it to them for $1 off. You can do any kind of games. You can make a theme night. Do a Zoom theme night with your VIPs. You know, wear your face mask. I saw some presidentials that do like face mask parties. You can do pajamas and a drink or whatever it is that you want to do. But engage with them and let them see you for you and make it fun. They're looking for a fun place right now during everything that's going on. They just want to connect with people.
So give limited time only, folks. I mean, people have to be home forever.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
So, and then do live sales. They love to see your face as much as you may not love to see your face on live. They like to see you. So do live sales. It doesn't even have to be a discount. Just go live and show your inventory. And then team relationships. It's really important that if you're a leader and let me be clear that a leader is not a specific rank. A leader is if you have anybody under you. So if you have anybody under you, you should be making sure that they have the tools to run their business successfully online. So what supports do they need to stay motivated and focused? I like to reach out to my newest people 3 to 5 times a week, and it's not like a Zoom call. It's like hey girl, how's it going today? Do you have any questions for me? How are you ready for your launch? Things like that. And I've got 2 new girls that signed up on the first, that one is totally, laid back, and the other one is like, what do I do next? What do I do next? So you have to gauge it based on what their needs are. And then leaders and directs, check in like once a week and make sure that they're doing okay with everything that's going on. So what to check on with your team? Do they know how to run a girls' nights in or how to go live? And if they don't, teach them and give them the tools. Do they know the best way to take a selfie? How are they engaging in their VIP group? Are they staying positive with what they post on their personal page and in their VIP group? And have you shared graphics and ideas? It's important to stay positive because everybody on your personal page is a potential customer or stylist, or they're watching what you're doing. And I actually had an experience where this girl that used to sell Color Street, she posted a very controversial post the other day, and she got very negative feedback. And people were leaving her. They were saying, I will not buy anything from you ever again because I don't agree with where you stand on this. It's so important that you don't be controversial on your personal page, no matter how passionate you are about the topic. And then create your community together to share ideas. We have on our VIP, in our team space, it's open to people to share ideas, ask questions, and I'm sure that Angelique has the same. So whatever your team community is, ask for ideas. If you've got, or if something worked really well for you, share it with your team. Here's some engagement posts, and I can send these images to Angelique if she doesn't already have them. But these were really good for my VIP space. Everybody loves to give an opinion. So
food.
And it's all about food because I love food. So, and everybody is like, ooh, how could you like the gooey cookie? It's got to be like crisp, right? Everybody has an opinion and want to share. And what they don't realize is that they're engaging on your posts and increasing your VIP algorithm. So make sure that you are sharing something that they can give an opinion, and it's not just like a like or a mad face. So that's what the fries are, but I still got a bajillion comments because they really have an opinion about the French fries. So just anything, Coke or Pepsi, white or black, whatever, chocolate, vanilla, anything like that will get people talking.
Lindsay, did you make those?
No, I did not. I found those.
You did from like Pinterest or where?
I have no idea. I probably saw it floating around Facebook from another.
Because they're so well done. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, they're really good ones. So I'll send those to you as well.
Thanks, babe.
And then teach your stylist how to take a selfie. So if you're new to Color Street and you need to take pictures of your nails because that's an important part of selling it. The bad picture on the left was my first take, but then I noticed that my ring was lopsided, the lighting was really bad, I have way too much in the background, nobody wants to see my food. But this was a really good place in Dallas that we ate, and I wanted it to be documented, and why not put your nails in the picture? So the good one on the right is edited through my camera on my phone. I don't have any special programs. It's just making it look like the right color. And I trimmed out all of the background that wasn't necessary. And I made sure that my ring was centered because it drives me, I'm a little OCD, so it drives me crazy when it's not. So that's one example. And then here's another one, same thing. Way too much background. It's dark. I redid it. I straightened my ring, did it again. On another one. So it's important that you don't do like the ugly claw and things like that. So just know the do's and don'ts of the selfies. And then building community in person versus virtual meetings. The last thing is recognition. I think that's the last thing. Recognizing your team is really important. And even if you are a brand new stylist, if you see somebody, if your upline is doing something amazing, or you see another stylist doing something amazing in your team space, shout them out for it. Right now, everybody is craving recognition. Recognition encourages repetition. And so especially if you have a team under you, the more you recognize, the more they will perform, the more that they will want to do what they're doing. So even if everybody works off of a different budget, but even if it's just a text or a phone call, a handwritten card, shout them out on their personal page. Every time I have a person promote that I directly brought into my business, I will shout them out on their personal page because then their community is seeing that they're succeeding at something that they're doing and they're gonna wanna be a part of it. So I always shout them out on their personal page. And then shout them out on the team page if that's something. Do you guys do shout outs on your team page, Angela?
We do. We have an album for a lot of it, but now I've opened up my team page, so it's wide open at this point. So yeah.
we've gone back and forth with how we do it.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
it's just a free for all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's great because everybody's so excited. Like, share your secrets and what are you doing that's making it work for you. And so that's one thing that we've done. And then what to recognize. So these are all how to run reports. So you go to team, new promotions, personally enrolled. Y'all can screenshot this, or I can send it to you separately.
Yeah. If you could send me this whole thing and then I could post the slides, that would be amazing. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's on Google Drive, so I can just share it with you.
Excelente. Yeah.
Okay, so what to recognize is directs first time of bonus qualifying, which means anybody you bring in that bonus qualifies for the first time. Enhanced commission, so anything over 600. Jumpstart earners, team promotions, direct enrollments, which means anybody you brought in that brings somebody in. And then your team stats, circle of excellence earners, encouragement in the team page. So I like to look at the top contributors and see who is answering questions, who is encouraging, who's congratulating, who's welcoming people to the team. And I like to shout that person out for, their encouragement. And then anything else that stands out to you. If you have a girl on your team that went live for the first time, shout her out because that was hard, right? So just notice those little things and don't be afraid to tell them they did a good job. And then have team meetings. So that wasn't the last thing. Have team meetings. I like to go live in my team page weekly. I do the Monday updates live after our senior director and up call. But then I also have a stylist from my team. Any stylist, doesn't matter their rank or their stats, just to share something that is working for them, or an idea that they have, or a tip, or just some encouragement. We had somebody go live and work out. It could be literally anything. But just so that they're seeing people, kind of the reason that home office did the connect the dots, just to have that, engagement with them. And then, oh yeah, national conference. Okay, so I am so sad we're not doing conference and we're moving to virtual, but I am up for the challenge to make it amazing. So the recognition, we know that our team members, and I know not all of you guys are leaders, but our team members have worked so hard to walk that stage or earn that ribbon on their lanyard. Make sure that if you have girls under you, that you recognize what they've done. Because I know that home office plans to do recognition, but it's so important that their leaders see it. Because I know for me, the main drive for Circle of Excellence for me was walking the stage, which is ridiculous because there's also a cash bonus and a group and all the stuff. But I wanted to walk the stage, and I don't know why that matters so much to me, but I know I'm not the only one. So the fact that they're not walking the stage now is going to be really sad for them. So reach out to them and find out, give them these are some different ideas, handwritten cards, sashes, a gift card. We do sashes for the top end sales and top enroller for the conference year, and it's logoed with the sister suite. Gift cards, even if it's just $5 to Starbucks, you guys, everybody loves snail mail, and $5 really will make a difference. Personalized gifts, or make a slideshow of the girls on your team that earned something and share it with your team. Anything, literally a phone call. Everybody has different budgets, so you have to work with what you have, but these are just some ideas. And then gather together. So we are hoping to do something like a Zoom call, and then one of us will share our screen and have the chat open, where as we hear announcements, we can communicate with each other. You also could do a FaceTime or a Marco Polo. Or if your city allows, gather together. Melissa Sodi mentioned people were planning to get all the way dressed up in their awards night gown and gather together and just have snacks and watch it together. If your city allows for something like that, find your local team and gather together to watch that conference. It's only 3 hours long, so it's a good party. Be fun. Mm-hmm. And then after the fact, gather together for a Zoom call, a strategy Zoom call. So maybe the weekend following virtual conference, or after the leader training with your leaders, come up with an agenda of how to implement the learning and the announcements and bounce ideas off each other. How are we going to take, the requirements for an incentive trip if they announce another one? What does that look like, and how can we get there? And what should our monthly goals be? Maybe write down ideas ahead of time, and then on your Zoom call, everybody can share. Or have it with if you're just a stylist, but you just have one girl, have a call with just her and say, look, this is what I found out. And, not everybody is going to be at conference. So make sure, or virtually. So make sure that everybody's getting that information. I don't need to recap for you guys, so I'm just going to skip that one. So take action. There's 3 tasks that we asked everybody. These were for the leaders to take action in 24 hours, and those are contact your stylists that are within their jumpstart period and guide them on how to leverage their out of stocks. And make sure that they know that they've been extended if they're brand new, 14 days. And then implement one new way of recognition with your team and make a team unity plan for conference. People will come for the product and they will stay for the community, and that is so important. So yeah, that's it.
Lindsay! Oh my gosh, I just think you're amazing. I thought that was so good. Hang on, I don't know if anybody, okay, good. Yeah, okay. I had, this is brilliant in the chat. So I want to say thank you so much. I mean, honestly, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to just quickly, I'm only going to open it up for just a second because I just want to get, but okay, everybody's unmuted. If you guys have any questions, shoot, because we have a few more things to get to, but I just thought I took so much away from that. So thank you for coming to share. Jen's clapping. Anybody have any questions for Lindsay? Okay, Dina. Dina, you can unmute yourself and ask. Where are you at?
I'm just curious. I am brand new. I guess about a week. I have a party tomorrow, and then I have another one next Friday. But it's hard for me. Like, when do I do VIP? When do I set all of that up? That's where I'm confused at.
When do you set up your VIP group?
Yeah. When do I start doing all of that?
So I typically advise my new girls to set up the VIP first. That's the first thing that they do. And then they run their launch party in their VIP group. Okay. Have you had a launch party?
I have a launch party, but so my daughter is actually doing a party. So the team member that I signed up under, she gave me my daughter's party, I guess, and that's tomorrow night. But I do have a launch party set up under my virtual office. This is all new to me, so I'm
yeah, no, that's okay. Welcome, first of all, to Color Space. I usually will have my girls set up a VIP group. They add me to it so that I can help engage with their party. And I give them a launch party template, which I can share with Angelique if she wants it, which just shows how you should word it, what you should say on your personal page. I have a welcome post that I put as the pinned post at the top, which basically says, thank you so much for partying with me. I'm super excited to show you everything about Color Street. If you want a free sample, message or comment sample below and I'll send you a message. If you want to purchase, here's my website. All of those things in that top post so that everybody knows where to find you if you want certain things. And then it goes through, post number 1, 2 days before, post number 2, 1 day before, and then it's preparation for your launch party. And then the launch party goes for, it can go for 1 hour or 3 days, however you want to do it. But I do it in my VIP group and I post about it. Hey, I started a new business. I would love your support. Here's my VIP link. Jump on over. We're going to have a launch. And offer samples in that post as well, so that those that are leery about another group try the product first before they jump in. But I for sure would have your VIP group set up as soon as possible.
Okay.
And really, Dina, all that requires is just to create a private Facebook group. You can call it whatever you want, and you don't have to get all you can start in there, but it doesn't have to get overwhelming. You don't have to, you want to focus on your parties. You want to focus on learning. The VIP will come. It'll be a place to gather all your customers or anyone who's interested in the business. It's just a great corral. Just think of it as a corral for all your people. And if you can post once a day, that's definitely the goal. But in the beginning as a new stylist, sometimes you just got to focus on, you're learning a lot right now. So
I do have a Facebook page that says Dina's Dazzling Manny's, I think is what it's called. So I do have that where it's like my business page, I guess. It's just not set up as a VIP.
Yeah. So you have a business page.
Correct. I have the Color Street Facebook page. Plus, then I have my personal Facebook page. Yes.
Okay, and a VIP is actually a group, a private group, which is different than a page. But we can
Okay.
talk about that on the side.
Okay.
And we can walk you through that.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody have any questions for Lindsay? Okay. Lindsay, thank you so much. Go hop on and go talk to your team, but I appreciate you so much, and I'll touch base with you after.
Okay, sounds good. Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, you guys. Hold on, let me move this. Okay. Okay, I thought that was fabulous. Let me hold on. I had my pull up, you guys.
Wait, Ange.
Yeah.
Where is Sue?
She's right here.
I know she's right there.
Oh, she knows how to set her background up with a virtual background.
That is incredible.
I'm sorry, you have a problem? I live in freaking New Jersey, Jen. I live in New Jersey.
Oh, you do.
I mean, come on.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, give me just a second, you guys, because when she went on, it kicked off everything that I had as far as, okay.
And it's called Canva Zoom Virtual Backgrounds. They are
so
pictures
cool.
and there's videos.
That is amazing.
So great.
Awesome.
Okay. So Sue's amazing, and she always comes on with her palm trees because I know that's where she wishes she was at all times. All right, you guys, I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna mute you guys just to make sure everybody can hear. So hang tight, just a second. Mute y'all. Continue. Okay. And I am still here. Okay, great. I'm going to share my screen, and then I want to talk a little bit about April's recognition because we had an amazing month, you guys. I mean, I can't believe that we sold $715,000 in the month of April. With all the things going on, as you all know, which is, I mean, seriously, it's a testament to you guys because I didn't do that. You guys did that. And it's like, it was mind blowing to me to see that number and then to hear that it was like to investigate that it was our best month ever. I was shocked. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly, and I want to go over a couple of, we've seen a few of these. Where is my thing? Hang on just a second. There it is. Okay, so can everybody, somebody, hold on just a sec. Wait just a minute. Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, let's see. Okay, I want to show you guys April top and PV. Okay, so guys, when you see this April top 10 and PV, it says without executive breakaways, meaning all that glitters, basically the people that are executives or above break off and start to create their own team pages. So this is all that glitters, meaning not my executive leg, who is Shanna Castillo. She runs her own team page. So she and her team are not included in a lot of our team shout outs. But I will show the overall team stats and a few things too. So when I tell you that, it's going to encompass the whole team. But right now, this is just our team outside of my executive leg. So the top 10 in PV here in all that glitters is Catherine, and I am Kate. I'm going to say your name so wrong. Kawazowski with 5,760. Bethany Holland at 4,767. Jen Robertson is progressing every month, she says, at 3,595 for April. Miranda Barella at 3,401. Heather Metzger, who is out of town working in the COVID nursing hospital, or not nursing hospital, but nursing at the hospital up in New York. She is at 3,368, still made the board. Jennifer Kupiak at 2,961. Courtney Zuckerman at 24.50, Carrie Rodner at 22.27, Dahlia Lynch at 19.10, and Lisa Sugero at 18.52. Give your people a little clappity clap there. That is really, really, really good. Here we go with our top 10 enrollers for April. Courtney Zuckerman at 4. Amazing. Sheila Yant at 3. Bethany Holland at 2. Deborah DiMartino at 2. Caitlin Murphy at 2. Catherine Kowazowski at 2. Jennifer Robertson 1. Heather Metzger 1. Jennifer Kupiak 1. Carrie Rodner 1. And I believe I'm going to get told here Sue had 1 and Debbie DiMartino I believe had 1 too. And I don't know how they were missed, and I will have to talk to my hold on, let me make sure, because I'm thinking, did I get this? No. Okay. So I think we had some other people. So if I missed you, please say it in the chat so I can shout you out here once we are done with this. Hang on just a second. What is going on here? Get out of my way. Why is this not working? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. What in the world? Let me see. Hang on. I know I see chats. Let's see this chatting. Debbie, she is on there. Oh yeah, duh. And then I thought Sue, I thought you were on there too, or should have been on there, and I think maybe I might have left you off. So let me know that, Sue. Or I didn't leave you off. I would never leave you off, Sue. Okay. Yeah, Deb is on there. Okay, let's do this. How do I get off of that? There we go. Circle of Excellence this month. We had Courtney Zuckerman, Sheila Yant, Caitlin Murphy, Kate Kozowski, and Bethany Holland. Congratulations, you guys. This means this is what happens with Circle of Excellence. Every single month, you earn jewelry, you earn enhanced commission, you sold $1,000, and you recruited 2 people. The Circle of Excellence is really, really important, and honestly something that you should shoot for if you're trying to grow your team in a solid, steady way. It's basically, what's the word? Reinforcing the behavior of growing a team and keeping your business steady. So selling $1,000 is not 300, which is what people tend to focus on as BQ, but we want to focus on 1,000. And also recruiting 2 people. So 2 people a month steadily builds your team, and it's really, really imperative to do that if you're wanting to grow into leadership. Okay, you guys, so I want to show you our top 3 enrollers for the entire team, including my executive leg. So Emily Clout, she was able to recruit 6 people in the month of April. Courtney Zuckerman, whoop, whoop. She's in All That Glitters. She had 4. And Sarah Maladonado, Maladonado? I don't know. She had 4. So Courtney, congratulations. You were in the top 3 for All That Glitters out of the entire team of about 2,000 people. So congratulations there. And then top PV for the entire team. Look at you, Kate Kowazowski. You are the very tippity top at 5660. Autumn Witt at 5250. Congratulations. And Joanna Watson at 5104. You guys, this is incredible numbers for April. Honest to God, everybody, you guys can congratulate everybody in the chat and kind of chat them up there. You guys make sure that you're shouting people out, because you know what? Just like Lindsay said, everybody's looking for a little love these days. And I'm going to stop share right now. So congratulations, everybody. Super, super proud of you all. Sorry, Sue. Sorry, Sue, honey. I'm sorry. No, something. You want to be on there. Congratulations, congratulations, everybody. Yes, congratulations. Seriously. Yeah, Crystal, your girls completely killed it. I'm really proud of you guys. Okay. And I'm going to say, I did say I was going to do a team incentive for this month, but I talked to somebody today, and I was racking my brain about what I wanted to do. And to be honest, I think I'm going to hold off and think about it a little bit more. And the reason being is because I know people are frustrated, which you would think an incentive would benefit that. However, if they feel like they can't achieve it, it creates more frustration. So, you know me, I want to give you presents, but I am going to just think about it. Probably will throw something out because that's just the way I am. But I am going to not announce it tonight because I'm not in alignment yet with what I want to do. So I'm just going to hang on. But just know that you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up in here in just a few minutes with some good news about just how you guys can see the difference between stylist commissions and leadership commissions. It's always great to end on a good note to kind of see what the potential is for you if you're striving for leadership. But I will briefly, because I've already touched on it twice today, about the frustration of out of stocks. I think you guys completely get now. There are ways around it. I think Lindsay had great ideas. I love the bingo game ideas. I love everything she said about, connection cards, sending out 2 connection cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I do want to talk about the nail application video. Seems so simple, but what came to me when she was talking was, there was this one time years and years ago, about 30 years ago, believe it or not, I went to Walmart for some stuff, nothing in particular. And there was this dude in the middle of like the knife aisle. And he was like doing this amazing demonstration with this tomato and the knife and how sharp it was and how clean cutting it was. And it was really mind blowing. But here's her point. If I would have walked down the aisle and seen the knife with all the advertising around how amazing it was just on the package, it seriously wouldn't have talked to me, except I bought it and my dad one also because I watched him do it and he sold it. And so when she was talking about doing the nail, I haven't done a nail demonstration in my VIP yet, which is why I'm saying this, because I'm like, well, I have a nail demo in there, and I have but the point is that we all know that when we walk up to a demonstration table and somebody's knocking it out of the park regarding a product, 9 times out of 10, you're going to buy it, which is why they have Costco. You go for the samples because it's out there and they're doing it. Or if during that sample, somebody's doing a knife demo, you're going to buy a knife because all of a sudden you feel like, I need the freaking knife. So do yourself a favor and do some video demonstrations. Practice on your friends. If you're not comfortable, believe it or not, you would think that I would be like way comfortable with doing that. I'm not, which is why I avoid it like the plague. So I will own my crap. But the reality is I have to get over it because I have to be a knife demo person, but in nail land, really. So I really liked her points on that. What else? I thought it was so great that she does like an on-time prize with her bingo game. I thought it was awesome that she does Color Street trivia because she's basically planting seeds all day long. Oh, how much did we had our highest selling month in April? What was that number? And they're guessing, and they're probably guessing low, and then she's going to knock them out of the park with how much we actually sold. So I thought that was really brilliant. I loved create the Facebook Dream Team. I thought that was brilliant. Save yourself some trouble of scrolling all over Facebook looking for people and just corral them in one little place and go interact with them every day. Sounds easy enough. So, okay. With that being said, we don't talk about money enough on this team. And I'm tired of it. So we're going to start talking about what people make around here, because why are we doing this business? I don't know. Yes, I love you guys. I truly, honest to God, and I don't mean that. I really love you guys. And the community here has served me well. But I'm also here to help pay for my kids' high school. So I want to talk about money. And so with that being said, and I'm going to do this a little better the next time, because I think it would be really great to kind of get it across the board. But I focused on my leaders this time just because it was last minute, and I thought, I'm just going to grab them because I got them. And so they're gonna share with us what they earned as a stylist, because every single one of us are still stylists. And you see that in your rebates. So we call our money breakdown is done in 2 different ways. Stylists earn 25% commission every single week on whatever they sell, and that's considered a rebate. So you get a rebate every single week paid out in your Hyper wallet, and that's your 25%. When you grow a team, you begin earning on your team, and that's called a commission, and that is paid off at the end of the month. So I've asked a few of my leaders to say, as a stylist, I made this amount, but because they chose leadership, I made this amount. So you'll be able to see, if you just sell nails, this is what you'll make, which is awesome. Totally great. That's the beauty of this business. And if you choose to grow a team because you have different financial obligations or aspirations, maybe you consider growing a team and grow into leadership. And maybe you decide based on these numbers, where is it that you're wanting to go? Okay, so first I would like Becky to unmute herself and let us know, first of all, what's your rank?
I am a new team leader.
Brand new team leader. And as a stylist?
For April, as a stylist, I made $248. Because I chose leadership, I made $676.
Whoop, 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 whoop. You guys need to give some claps, okay? We're going to cheer people on. Becky, that's awesome. What do you do with that extra $600?
Well, we are actually in the middle of remodeling our garage because my oldest son wants to live in it. So
nice.
That's what we're doing right now with it. It would have went to like sports and that sort of stuff, but with everything going on, it's been kind of postponed. So we're remodeling.
And I also want to mention that Becky started a new job, and I know that she's at home now, right now. So this is
we're supposed to go back next week, but they keep pushing our date back.
So it's been kind of nice, probably, for you to earn a little extra money while you're.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Okay. Do I have another team leader? Who is it? Okay. Crystal Gallo. Crystal, I would think you'd be a director by now, for Christ's sake.
Girl, I know. Mm-hmm.
Okay, honey. As a stylist.
All right. As a stylist, I made $270.70. And
wait. Say that again.
$270.70.
Okay, thank you.
And as a team leader, do you want the number with the stylist?
I want you to say because I chose leadership and then add them together.
Okay. Because I chose leadership, I made $1,260.86.
Woo! Crystal, what do you do with that money, honey?
We are building a new deck.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Nice, babe. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing and being on tonight. Okay. Who else do I have? I've got I know I've got Kupiak, but who else? Oh, Bethany. Okay, so I think I have two more. I guess I'm gonna do Jen Kupiak, you can go, and then Bethany, you can go. Wait, hold on me. Oh, crap.
We're both doing it at the same time.
Sorry.
So I have to add my two numbers together, guys, because I didn't do it the right way. So hold on, please. One moment, everyone.
Drum roll.
Oh, Bethany, I'm so glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Oh, guys. Sorry.
You want Bethany to go?
Yeah. Can you go,
Let's
Bethany?
go.
Sure. As a stylist, I made $1,000 this month in April, and because I chose leadership, I made $3,300.
That is amazing, girl. And you're a what?
Director.
She's a director.
And I never would have imagined a million years would I have made that. I almost matched my teaching paycheck this month.
Yeah, that's kind of a good incentive, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, honey. Okay, Jen.
All right. So as a stylist, I made $617.30. But because I chose leadership, I made $3,228.94.
Yeah.
So you'll notice, I'm a director as well. So Bethany's a director under me. And because she worked her business the right way this month and earned Circle of Excellence, she made more money than me, you guys. So make sure you're aiming for Circle of Excellence too.
I cannot speak. I have to speak so much to that because I don't see myself talking, which is really bizarre. But But that's so true, Jen. I mean, honestly, that is what I'm trying to say, you guys. Like, when the company sends out these incentives, it's for a reason. They did the math and they know what they're talking about. So when I say enhanced commission, what I mean is you make more money. It's just a fancy way of saying you make more money. So you want to hit the $1,000. I mean, for minimum, honestly, if you're growing your team or if you're just even working your business, selling $1,000 is where you're wanting to aim. That's the goal. BQ is just the basic. Okay, we're just basic. But $1,000 is where you're starting to, like, you know, that's the goal, right? That's where you want to shoot. That's where your aim needs to be. So that's awesome. Now I'll share mine. As a stylist, I made $536.28, but because I chose leadership, I made $15,536 in the month of April. So that is why Exec or Bust is where everybody needs to be going, because executive levels are stupid money, y'all. And who was it, Bethany? If anyone would have told me that, I'd have slapped them and said, you're lying. You're lying. So super, super, super important. If you're going for leadership, it's executive where you want to go. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm happy with our first turnout. I would love to have even more. Ideally, it would be amazing if we could get, 50 to 60% of our team on these rallies for many, many reasons. I thought the trainer was amazing. Lindsay did a great job. You're always going to learn something. It's great connection, especially during this time. I want to see your faces because names are not cutting it for me anymore. I got to see people. But I want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for expressing your frustrations in a constructive and wonderful way. Thank you for being transparent, and thank you for just holding the light that this is going to be better eventually. So I love you guys. I'm here for you. If you need anything, let me know. And we will see you tomorrow on All That Glitters. Have a great night, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.